हेलो फ्रेंड्स, हम अपनी आई दृष्टि की करंट अफेयर्स की सीरीज़ जो कंटिन्यू थी उसको और आगे कंटिन्यू करते हैं। हमने साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजीज़ के साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजीज़ के करंट अफेयर्स को पढ़ रहे थे। लगभग हमने थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ा था, वो वीडियो किसी रीज़न के कारण हमें स्टॉप करनी पड़ गई थी। सो अब उसके आगे कंटिन्यू करते हैं। जो इम्पोर्टेंट है वही देख रहे हैं क्योंकि टाइम बहुत कम बचा हुआ है। सो हमने यहाँ तक पढ़ रखा था। It is high-powered laser-based weapon systems that uses directly energy to neutralize aerial threats such as drones, missiles, sensors. The successful trials has made India's fourth nations have this kind of capability after USA, China and Russia. So friends, मैंने उस पिछली वाली वीडियो को देखा तो ये एक पैरा यहीं तक रुक गया था, एक पैरा रह गया था, इस वजह से मैंने उसे कंप्लीट किया। अब आगे की न्यूज़ देखते हैं। नेशनल इनोवेशंस चैलेंज फॉर ड्रोन रिसर्च, ESA। ये इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं लग रहा है, इसको जल्दी से स्किप करके जो बहुत से इम्पोर्टेंट है वो इसको पढ़ते हैं। ESA रिटायर्स GAIA। अगर किसी को लगता है कि ये इम्पोर्टेंट हो सकता है तो वो पढ़ सकता है, क्योंकि मैं इसको जूम कर देता हूँ जो मैं स्किप कर रहा हूँ, और जो इम्पोर्टेंट है वो मैं पढ़ देता हूँ। AI खोशास ऑन March 6, 2025, Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw launched AI Khosha, the AI compute portals and other initiative during the anniversary of celebration of Indian AI missions in New Delhi. What is AI Khosha? AI Khosha is a secure platforms developed by Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technologies under the Indian AI missions. It acts as a centralized hub of AI disasters, models and development tools, aiming to accelerate AI research and innovations in India's lunar trailblazer satellites. ये उतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं। Biolumpics vaccines. Bharat Biotech Animals Health arm BioVet has announced in February 2025 has got nod from the Indian Drug Regulatory CDSO for a vaccines named Biolumpy vaccines developed for lumpy skin disease among dairy cattle and water buffaloes. Lumpy skin disease is a viral disease that affects cattle and water buffaloes. It caused by the lumpy skin disease viruses, which belongs to Poxviridia families, the same families as a smallpox and monkeypox virus. There is no treatment for the virus, so prevention by vaccines is the most effective means to control. World first Diva marker vaccines. The first ever Diva differentiating infects from vaccinated animals vaccines for lumpy skin diseases. The vaccines Biolumpy vaccines has been developed jointly by the Indian Council of Agricultural Research and BioVet. सो ये लंपी बहुत न्यूज़ में रहता है डिज़ीज़, सो इस वजह से ये मुझे लगा इम्पॉर्टेंट है, सो इसको हमने पढ़ लिया। अब नेक्स्ट है अप्रूवल ऑफ चंद्रयान 5 ल्यूपेक्स मिशंस। तो चंद्रयान से रिलेटेड जितने भी क्वेश्चंस जितने भी न्यूज़ होते हैं साइंस और टेक में ज़्यादातर पूछ लिए जाते हैं क्वेश्चंस, सो ये वाला हम पढ़ लेते हैं। अप्रूवल ऑफ चंद्रयान 5 ल्यूपेक्स मिशंस। In March 2025, Union Cabinet Minister chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi granted financial approval to Chandrayaan 5 LUPEX missions. These missions will jointly collaboration between ISRO's India Space Research Organization and JAXA, Japan's Aerospace Exploration Agencies. Following the legacy of Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2 orbital-based lunar explorations, and Chandrayaan 3 land rovers based in Setu exploration and upcoming Chandrayaan 4, India's first lunar samples return missions. Chandrayaan 5 LUPEX lunar polar exploration will be fifth missions in the India's Chandrayaan series. The objectives of the missions is to study the lunar volatiles in the region around the permanently shadows regions near the lunar south poles. The missions will be launched by JAXA using its H324L launch vehicles, which will carry the Japan developed lunar rovers MHI. The landers will be developed by ISRO's scientific instrument for the missions will be provided by ISRO's JAXA and the European Space Agencies and the NASA, all focusing on exploration of in situ analysis of reserve volatiles in the lunar polar regions. The missions is significantly a step toward India's goal of sending human missions to the moons by 2040. पंच मिशंस ये भी इम्पोर्टेंट है. On March 11, 2025, NASA launched its Punch mission satellites using SpaceX Falcon's 9 rocket. 4 small satellites that makes up Punch polarimeters unify the corona's heliospheres. Mission were launching along with NASA Sphere X satellites launched from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California, USA. Objective of the missions. The Punch missions will explain how the sun's atmosphere transitions into the solar wind. It will uncover how structures in the solar winds are formed. It will reveal these processes influence the solar systems. Sphere X satellite. It's NASA's newest aerophysics observatory, which stands to spectrophotometers for the history of the universe, epoch and reorganizations and ice explorers. It is plans 2-year missions to survey the sky in opticals near the infrared light, helping astronomers explore cosmic mysteries. Nandi Taranginis. ये इतना इम्पोर्टेंट है. ISRO developed 10-ton propellant mixture. Recently, ISRO announced that it developed a 10 tons vertical propellant mixture, one of the largest solid propellant mixing equipments globally, in collaboration with CMTI Bengaluru. A high-capacity mixing system has been developed for processing solid propellants used in rockets motors. Solid propulsion is a key component of the India's space transportation systems, and a vertical mixture play a crucial role in manufacturing solid rockets motors. This system ensures the precise blendings of sensitive and hazardous ingredients, which is crucial for rocket motor efficiencies. It has been developed by Satish Dhawan Space Center, ISRO's, in collaboration with the Central Manufacturing Technology Institutes, Bengaluru. India's genomic data sets. Mission Shakti Set. Important. SpaceX missions. Japan, India's studies space debris. Nano bubble technology launched by Indian ministers. India's first diabetes biobank. India has established the first diabetic biobanks in Chennai at Madras Diabetic Research Foundations in December 2024. The facilities will facilitate advanced research on diabetes, the various variations of India type and other related disorders. Purpose of this for the establishment. The diabetes biobank serves as a repositories of biological samples collected from the diverse populations to facilitate scientific research. Its purpose is to gather, process, preserve, and provide biospecimens to support current and future research initiatives. It will also store blood samples associated with the various types of diabetes, including type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and gestational diabetes. प्रोबा 3 मिशंस, ये जूमिंग कर दे रहा हूँ, इम्पोर्टेंट लगेगा आपको तो पढ़ लीजिएगा। भारत नेशनल साइबर एक्सरसाइज, ऑपरेशन द्रोणागिरी, पेयर प्रोग्राम्स, फ्लाइट टेस्ट एडवांस assurance historic PSLV C-37 missions. WHO approves first Mpox diagnosis test. Polaris Dawn missions. First Mpox. India's first analog missions. Chandrayaan 4 missions. Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi approved the missions named Chandrayaan 4 on September 18, 2024. It approves to demonstrate the technologies to come back to Earth after successfully landings on the Moon, and also collect samples from the Moon and analyze them on the Earth. This mission aims at developing and demonstrating key technologies required for returning Earth after successful lunar landings. ISRO will be responsible for the development of space craft launch. The mission expected to be complete within 36 months. Approvals with the participation of industrials. Venus orbital missions. तो इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, बट वेनस को ऑर्बिटल मिशन पढ़ लेते हैं, ये थोड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट है। On September 18, 2024, the Union Cabinet Minister chaired by Prime Minister approved the development of Venus orbital missions (VOM). The mission's primary goal is to conduct comprehensive study of Venus, is also known as Earth twins. The Venus orbital missions is to accomplished by Department of Space. Veritas is NASA's next mission to Venus planets and is set to launch no earlier than 2031. This mission will use radar imaging to map the surface of Venus and study its geology. Venus orbital missions is envisaged to orbit scientific spacecrafts in the orbit of planet Venus for better understandings of the Venusian surface and subsurface atmospheric processes and influence of some Venusian atmosphere. ISRO will be responsible for the development of the spacecraft and its launched. The mission is expected to be accomplished on opportunities available during March 2028. The total funds approved for the Venus orbital missions is 1,236 crore, out of which rupees 824 crore will be sent on a spacecraft, Bharti Antariksh stations. Here on September 18, 2024, Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved to building first units of Bharti Antariksh mission station by extending the scope of Gaganyaan programs. Approval by the Cabinet is given for the development of first modules of Bharti Antariksh stations and undertake missions to demonstrate and validate various technologies for buildings and operating BAS Bharti Antariksh stations. Now the human space flights programs of technologies development and demonstrations is through 8 missions to be completed by December 2028 by launching first unit Bharti Antariksh missions, Bharti Antariksh stations first. The vision for the space in the Amrit Kal's envisage including other things creations of an operational Bharatiya Antariksh stations by 2035 and India's crewed lunar missions 2040. To achieve the goal, ISRO will undertake 4 missions undergoing ongoing Chandrayaan program by 2026 and development for of the first modules Bharatiya Antariksh stations and 4 missions for demonstrations and validations of various technology. 13 Antariksh stations by December 2028 with the net additional fundings of 11,170 crore in the already approved programs. The total funding of Gaganyaan programs with revised scores has been enhanced rupees 20,193 crore. Next generation of satellite launch vehicles. Mission Rooming. India's light tank Zorawars. On September 13 to 2024, DRDO successfully conducted primary automotive trials of the Indian light tank Zorawar. The tank's designs for high altitude developments performed exceptionally well during field trial in desert terrains, meeting all intended objectives. The initial phase of Zorawar's firing's performance was rigorously tested, achieving the required accuracy of designated targets. Zorawar was developed by the DRDO Combat Vehicle Research and Development Establishments in collaboration with the Larsons and Tobro Limited. Several Indian industries, including MSMEs, contributed to develop various subsystems, highlighting the country's indigenous defense manufacturing capabilities. Dengue Dengue the Indian Councils of Medical Research and Kannekas Biotech have announced initiations the first ever phase 3 clinical trials for dengue vaccines in India. The landmark trials will evaluate the efficacy of India's indigenous tetravalent dengue vaccines, Dengue developed by Panakia Biotech. Currently, there is no antiviral treatments or licensed vaccine against dengue in India. The tetravalent dengue vaccine strains, originally developed by the Indian National Institutes of Health USA, has shown promising results in preclinical and clinical trials worldwide. Panakia Biotech, one of 3 Indian companies to receive strains, is at the most advanced stage developments. Cabinet approved BioRide schemes. Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on September 18, 2024 approved continuation of the 2 umbrella schemes. Department of Biotechnologies merged 1 schemes, Biotechnology Research, Innovation and Entrepreneurship Developments, BioRide, a new components namely biomanufacturing and biofoundries. These schemes three broad components: biotechnology research and developments, industrial entrepreneurs developments, biomanufacturing and biofoundries. The proposed outlays for the implementations of the unified schemes BioRights is rupees 9,197 crore during the 15th Financial Commission period 2021-2022 to 2025-2026. News and shorts. सो फ्रेंड्स, ये न्यूज़ इन शॉर्ट्स को स्किप करते हैं. ये उतनी इम्पोर्टेंस न्यूज़ इन शॉर्ट्स नहीं है. वही जो हमने अभी तक पढ़ रखा है उसी को शॉर्ट में बताया है. कुछ ऐसा इम्पोर्टेंट है नहीं. अगर किसी को इम्पोर्टेंट लगता है तो मैं इसको धीरे धीरे ऊपर ले जाता हूँ, वो वीडियो को स्टॉप करके पढ़ सकता है। इसकी हेडिंग्स मैं पढ़ देता हूँ। BSNL सॉफ्ट लॉन्च क्वांटम्स 5G FWA, ठीक है, सक्सेसफुली टेस्ट रुद्राष्ट्र वर्ल्ड फर्स्ट कमर्शियल स्पेस सर्विलांस सैटेलाइट्स मिशन फायरप्ले, सुनीता विलियम्स रिटर्न्स अर्थ, इंडियाज 25th न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट्स। On March 17, 2025, of Rajasthan atomic power projects at Rawatbhatta's Chittorgarh was successfully connected to grid. With its synchronizations to the grids, the number of India operating nuclear reactors increased 25, with the total installed capacity 8,880 megawatts. RAP-7, the third reactor of 700 megawatt series of 16 indigenous pressurized heavy water reactors being set up in the countries. TB Free India, INS Utkarsh expansion of Indian navigation systems, India's first direct-to-device satellites, AI embedded E-Tarang systems, Bharat Data Savers launch, Malpe and Mulkis। सो फ्रेंड्स, उतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, जिसको जिसको इम्पोर्टेंट लग रहा है वो वीडियो को स्टॉप करके ये पढ़ सकता है। ये हो गया, फिर ये हो गया नेक्स्ट, फिर आगे का ये पेज हो गया, फिर नेक्स्ट पेज है, ये पेज हो गया, और फिर ये नेक्स्ट पेज हो गया, 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 ये नेक्स्ट पेज हो गया। अब इन्वायरमेंट अफेयर्स थोड़ा बहुत देख लेते हैं। इन्वायरमेंट की न्यूज़ क्या है। इन्वायरमेंट की न्यूज़ के बाद है ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट तो नहीं है, जो हमें लगेंगे वो पढ़ेंगे, जो नहीं लगेंगे वो छोड़ देंगे। तो इन्वायरमेंट न्यूज़ थोड़ा बहुत देख लेते हैं क्या क्या है इन्वायरमेंट न्यूज़। The revised Greens Indian missions. Recently, Ministry of Environment and Forest Climate Change unveiled the revised Greens Indian missions plan for the India's 2021-2030 on June 17th, marking the observation of World Day to combat desertifications and drought. Key highlights. The Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate will focus on restorations of vulnerable landscapes, Aravalli and Western Ghat mountain range, along with mangroves and India's Himalayan regions, as per revised Greens India missions. The revised missions documents also projected based on estimated of the Forest Survey of India's that India could achieve carbon sinks 3.39 billion tons from the combination of all restoration activities. This will require increase in the forestry covers over an estimated 24.7 million hectares. The National Missions for a Green India was launched in February 2014 by the UPA government and is one of the 8 core missions under the India's National Action Plan's climate change. The GFW's report 2024 on India's forest. Recently, June 2025, the Global Forest Watch, an open source forest monitoring platform developed by the US-based research organizations World Resources Institute, recently released data outlines India's deforestation and forest degradation trends spanning period from 2001 to 2024. Key highlight: India lost 18,200 hectares of primary forest in 2024 compared to 17,700 hectares in 2023, according to the latest data from the Global Collaboration over 100 organizations. India has lost 15 1,50,000 hectare natural forest in 2024, equating to 68 million plus carbon dioxides. The data provided by the Global Forest Watch and University of Maryland shows the country has lost 2.31 million hectares of trees cover since 2001, equivalent to a 7.1% decrease in the trees covered during the period and 1.29 gigatons of carbon dioxide equivalent emissions. India has lost 3,48,000 hectares of humid primary forest from 2002 to 2024, accounting for 15% of its total tree cover lost during the same period. India has lost 69,900 hectares of humid primary forest in 2022, 18,300 hectares in 2021, 17,000 hectares in 2020, and 14,500 hectares in 2019. Kichans and Menars are new Ramsar sites. Recently, the Kichan, Pahalodis and Menar Udaipur wetlands in Rajasthan has been designated as a Ramsar site with the additions of India's now has total 91 Ramsar sites, the highest numbers among all Asian countries. About Kichan wetlands. Kichan wetland is located Phalodis Tehsil of Phalodi district, Rajasthan, India. The site located in the northern Thar deserts comprises two water bodies, Ratri Nadi and Vijay Sagar Talabs, riparian habitats and scrublands. About Menar wetlands, it is located in the Menar and Khairodas village in Vallabhnagar Talukas, Udaipur districts of Rajasthan. The site is a freshwater monsoons wetland complex formed by three ponds: Brahman Talab, Dahan Talab, Kheroda Talabs, and agricultural land that connects letters to Ramsar sites in India. Jammu and Kashmir, Bulal Lakes, Horkera wetlands, Surinasar Mansar lakes, Shalberg wetland and conservation reserves, and Hegams wetland conservation reserves. Ladakh में सोमोरिरी and Sokar wetland complex. Himachal Pradesh, Pong Dams lakes, Chandratal wetland, Renuka wetland, हिमाचल प्रदेश में. फिर पंजाब, ब्यास कंजर्वेशन रिजर्व्स, हरिके लेक, रोपर, केशोपुर, मैनी कम्युनिटीज़, कंजिली, नांगल वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज. हरियाणा, मिंडवास वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज, सुल्तानपुर नेशनल पार्क. राजस्थान, सांबर लेक, क्योलोदो नेशनल पार्क, किचन्स वेटलैंड्स, मेनार वेटलैंड्स. गुजरात, नाल सरोवर बर्ड सेंचुरी, थोल लेक, वर्धमान वेटलैंड्स, खिजादिया बर्ड्स. मध्य प्रदेश, भोज वेटलैंड, साक्य सागर, सीरपुर वेटलैंड, यशवंत सागर. तवा रिजर्व, महाराष्ट्र, नांदूर, मध्य महेश्वर, लोनार लेक, थाने क्रिक, गोवा. नंदा लेक, कर्नाटका, रंगनाथा थी 2 बर्ड सेंचुरीज. Akshamudra Birds Conservations, Agastini Estuaries, Magadikere Conservation Reserves, Kerala, Vemban's Cold Wetland, Asthamundis Lake, Sasthamkotta Lake, Tamil Nadu, Gulf of Mannar Marine Biosphere Reserve, Point Calimar Wildlife, Pichavaram Mangroves, Pillai Karnai Marsh Reserve, Velodo Bird Sanctuaries, Kothankulam Bird Sanctuary, Karaikal Bird Sanctuary, Udaya Marthandapuram's Bird Sanctuary, Vedanthangas Bird Sanctuary, Vembanur Wetland Complex, Chitragandi Bird Sanctuary, Vadavur Bird Sanctuaries, Kanjira Mukulam's Bird Sanctuary, Suchindaram's Therur Wetlands Complex, Karai Vetti Bird Sanctuaries, Longwood Shola Reserve Forest, Nanjarayana Bird Sanctuaries, Khajuveli Bird Sanctuaries, Sakkarakottai Bird Sanctuaries, Therathangas Bird Sanctuaries, Andhra Pradesh Koleru Lakes, Odisha Chilka Lakes, Satkoshi Lake George, Vitarkanika Mangroves, Hirakund Reservoir, Tampara Ansupas Lakes, West Bengal Sundarban Wetland, East Kolkata, Mizoram's Pala Wetlands, Tripura Rudrasagar Lake, Manipur Loktak, Assam Deepor Hills, Jharkhand Udhwa Lake Bird Sanctuary, Bihar Kabartala Wetland Sanctuary, Nagi Bird Sanctuaries, Nagtali Bird Sanctuaries, Upar Ganga Rivers, Hidaypur's Wetlands, Bakhira Wetland Sanctuaries, Wildlife Sanctuaries, Samaspur Bird Sanctuaries, Parvati Agra Bird Sanctuaries, Saman Bird Sanctuaries, Sur Sarovar Sandi Bird Sanctuaries, Nawabganj Bird Sanctuaries, सरसै नवार झील्स। तो ये 10 थी इसमें उत्तर प्रदेश में। एक बार उत्तर प्रदेश का फिर से सुन लेते हैं। अपर गंगा रिवर, हैदरपुर वेटलैंड्स, बखीरा वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज, समसपुर बर्ड सेंचुरीज, पार्वती आगरा बर्ड सेंचुरीज, समन बर्ड सेंचुरीज, सूर सरोवर्स, सांडी बर्ड सेंचुरीज, नवाबगंज बर्ड सेंचुरीज, सरसाई नावर झील। सबसे लेटेस्ट तो मुझे बखीरा वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज दिख रही है। सिक्किम कच्छ देवपालरी वेटलैंड, उत्तराखंड एशियन कंजर्वेशंस, हिमाचल पोंग डैम लेक्स, चंद्रताल वेटलैंड्स, रेणुका वेटलैंड्स। सो हमने लगभग सारे रामसर साइट्स पढ़ लिए। और Ramsar site India's as June 2025 there are 91 Ramsar site in India's. These designations recognize wetlands of international importance under the Ramsar Conventions. India joined Ramsar Convention in 1982 and has been actively expanding its networks of protected wetlands. Top states number of sites: Tamil Nadu 20 और उत्तर प्रदेश 10. सो फ्रेंड्स, अभी इन्वायरमेंट्स की करंट अफेयर्स को आगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में कंटिन्यू करेंगे। हमने रामसर साइट्स तक पढ़ लिया है और ये कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट है इन्वायरमेंट्स की, उसको भी पढ़ लेंगे। और फिर ये शॉर्ट्स न्यूज़ हैं, इसको भी देखेंगे थोड़ा बहुत। ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं रह गया। रिसेंट अपॉइंटमेंट्स देख लेंगे, उसके बाद अदर इम्पोर्टेंट पर्सनालिटीज़, ऑब्स्टिट्यूटरीज, इम्पोर्टेंट पर्सनालिटी, इंटरनेशनल्स, इंटरनेशनल प्लेसेस इन न्यूज़, इंटरनेशनल अवार्ड्स थोड़ा सा देख लेंगे, ये सब आता है, बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाते हैं। और स्पोर्ट्स के कुछ अवार्ड्स देख लेंगे, इंटरनेशनल देख लेंगे, ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस देख लेंगे, वर्ल्ड्स एंड कॉन्फ्रेंस एंड समिट्स हो गया, इंटरनेशनल एक्सरसाइज एंड ऑपरेशंस, डेज, वीक्स, बुक्स एंड ऑथर्स, स्पोर्ट्स न्यूज़। सो फ्रेंड्स, जो भी इम्पोर्टेंट होगा उसको हम देखेंगे। तो फिलहाल ये एनवायरनमेंट के हमने रामसर साइड तक कंप्लीट कर लिया। So friends, thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe the channels.